On this edition of Introverted Travels, we are going on a massive 18-mile hike across the city of San Francisco. Along the way, we will see city streets, green spaces, surprisingly secluded forests, an overview of the entire landscape, Golden Gate Park, Golden Gate Bridge, and the coastline of the Pacific Ocean. Oh, and this happens too.
Oh, you have no idea how much that hurt. Oh, I'm getting old. My back is completely out right now.
All of this and more on this edition of Introverted Travels.
Back again on yet another adventure. A little bit different than what I have been doing. I'm in San Francisco today. I'm here for an urban hike. It's going to take me from Candlestick Point, which is where I am at the moment, all the way across the city to the other side near the Cliff House. In the process, we're going to be going through a lot of neighborhoods. We're going to be going through some hidden trails that most people don't know about. We're going to go through part of Golden Gate Park. Now I'm going to hold my commentary about the number of people at least for a while, because I'm in San Francisco. There's people everywhere. But hopefully this is the type of urban hike that's kind of a hidden secret, and I'm hoping to avoid as many people as possible. So as much as I hate to say this, this particular hike is going to be heavily reliant on AllTrails, which means you see the ocean or the bay behind me here, which means I'll probably end up in that water, you know, in 20 minutes or so, because that's what AllTrails does to me.
The San Francisco Crosstown Trail is divided into 5 sections. It begins here in Candlestick Point, which is the very first part of the very first section. This is where it moves over dirt paths and tree-lined trails, and skirts along the edge of the bay before moving forward into the city.
All right, we are coming up to the first major, I say major, but it's a fairly, you know, quiet street, but the first major street that I have to cross. Let's go. Let's go across the street. Let's see if I get hit by a bus. I'm not expecting to. Oh, what's this? What's this? Crosstown San Francisco Trail. That's where I am. The Crosstown San Francisco Trail. And yeah, almost got hit by a car. Well, not really, but let's go. So far, so good. We're only a mile, 1.1 miles in. So AllTrails has another, what, 15.4 miles to completely mess up and get me killed. I hope you're up to the challenge, AllTrails. In fact, I know you are. This is why you were designed, to kill me. So let's see if I can survive it. It's kind of like Skynet from the Terminator movie, but really lame version of that. You know, tries to kill one hiker at a time. That's you, AllTrails. You're my own personal Skynet. Congratulations. Let's walk.
From here, the trail quickly shifts into the more populated areas of the city itself.
I'm in a neighborhood now. Welcome to San Francisco, folks. We're going to be here all day. Yeah, here's that urban part of the urban hike. Yeah, no waterfalls here, but I see 3 muni buses and a train. That's a natural wonder that I haven't seen before.
The hike moves into the neighborhood of Visitacion Valley, where it takes advantage of strung together public parcels collectively known as the Visitacion Valley Greenway.
All right. We have been welcomed by the city of San Francisco. So this is a patchwork. Right now we're near apparently a public garden, or one of those garden cooperatives. And yeah, so we're making our way through a little side area here. And it's gonna be like this all day. City street, side area, public park, etc., etc. Uh-oh. I think I may have picked up a walking companion. I don't have a dog with me. So now I'm tracking strays. Wonderful, beautiful, perfect. All right, so there's a pattern here. I didn't think I'd be able to find the trail without the map, but the city, San Francisco Recreation and Parks, they have these little trails about every block or so. I'm going up one now. And basically you're just following this through the city. So I'm on the street a little bit, and then all of a sudden I'll see a sign for one of these little side trails here. And it's, you know, if you're not paying attention, you're not gonna see it. So if you're just driving through the city, you're never gonna know that there's a hiking trail here that literally cuts through, straight through the neighborhoods. And it gives you a little tiny bit of nature, as you can see, and seclusion right in the middle of urban sprawl.
Once the trail leaves Visitacion Valley, it goes up a very steep, but also very scenic, hillside and on to McLaren Park.
Well, we have made it to something that looks suspiciously like a hiking trail. Don't think this will last very long, but yeah, so far, this is an awesome hike. Let's look back for a second. Yeah. That's where I am. That's where I'm going. And I hear people on the hillside, so I'm going to scurry away to avoid the dangerous people, dangerously annoying people, and we're making this. Well, apparently we've found Jerry Garcia. I am just in the middle of a very beautiful area here in San Francisco. There's quite a few people out this morning, but you know, we're in the middle of the city, so as much as I complain about people, I mean, what do I expect, really? I will say though, again, for an urban hike, relatively secluded, so I'm happy about that. However, I'm also trying to find a bathroom, so take a look around. And I'll see you in a few. I'm at the other end of John McLaren Park here. I think that's how you pronounce it. And about to move back into the city. This park was relatively busy, especially with people and dogs and all sorts of things. Let's move on to the city sidewalks and get going here. It's exciting. I'm excited. Are you excited? Let's go.
After leaving McLaren Park, the final part of the first section of the hike meanders through residential neighborhoods, past various flowers and gardens, and through overpass walkways.
Ah, jeez. Typical AllTrails. It's claiming I'm off-route, but it wanted me to go someplace that literally did not exist. I had to go under an overpass, but it said don't go under the overpass. It basically looked like it wanted me to go through the overpass, which, unless the laws of physics change, sorry AllTrails, I'm just gonna go this way, and it looks like I'm about to catch up to your trail anyway. So your app kind of sucks once in a while. Well, more than once in a while, often. But I'm improvising and I think I've got it. But again, folks, if you're just going by what AllTrails tells you, you will die. I mean, really. I swear to it. I can't swear to it, but more than likely you'll die. I feel like I'm gonna die if I listen to them, so, you know, use your common sense.
Section 2 starts at the Glen Park Greenway, a short green space that works its way between roadways on one side and housing on the other.
And yeah, there's people out there planting plants and tending the flowers. There's hikers, there's walkers. In other words, there's too many people. Too many damn people. But again, middle of the city, I knew this would be a thing, so I'm trying to rush through here as fast as I can. Trying to actually get away from the more urban parts, but I'm not sure when I get back into the more rural parts of San Francisco if there is such a thing. So, still out here and grumbling and complaining as usual. You know me.
Just down the block from the Greenway is Glen Canyon Park. This 60 acres of open space features hiking trails that wind along a beautiful creek and work their way uphill and back into the city.
Oh, what a difference a mile or two makes. We're now in Glen Canyon, next to a creek whose name I actually can't pronounce, otherwise I'd tell you the name of the trail, because the creek is the name of the trail. But yeah, look at this. Actually found a proper hiking area. It's gonna be brief because we're gonna be headed back in the city pretty soon, but this is beautiful. It's all this hidden nature that you wouldn't think is out here. But no, it's here. I mean, half of it's graffitied, but yeah, there's woods, there's creeks, there's trees, and there's me. I'm about almost 7 miles in, so that means I have, what, 9.5 or so to go, something like that. So I'll keep you updated, but yeah, look at this. It's beautiful out here. We're almost out of Glen Canyon. I gotta tell you, I mean, I only have myself to blame for this because this was my choice, but my too many people meter is going off. They're everywhere. They're like zombies, except they're alive and they try to talk to you. I hate it. But yeah, that's where I am. I've reached the point of constant complaining about people. I mean, it's not a new thing for me. Every single video is a constant complaint about people, but today, because I'm in the city, an introvert has chosen to inflict himself with people. Maybe it's a form of self-harm, I don't know. I just thought it'd make a really cool video, and it's getting, you know, it's getting fall, and I thought, hey, let's switch over from the Sierras to San Francisco. Why not? What could go wrong? The answer is people. The answer is always people. All right, I am on Twin Peaks Boulevard, and I'm about to cut over. Right now I'm on a trail that's right next to a really busy road, but I'm about to cut up. I think I'm going up a hill. At the moment, I think I'm supposed to hop over this guardrail and run across the street. I think that's what the AllTrails apps has me doing. So, let me look here. Yep. Hop over the guardrail and cross the street. Okay, AllTrails. I will accept the challenge. And I will survive. And I'll rub it into your little cyber face. You're not gonna kill me, AllTrails. I swear to you, you're not gonna kill me. But hopping the guardrail and running into traffic might. So let's get that done. Let's go. Okay, I literally just jaywalked jaywalked, jogged across the street, and I survived. So, bite me, AllTrails.
Above Twin Peaks is the Laguna Honda Community Trail System. This area is the most rural part of the hike as it moves for 3 miles through the forests of San Francisco.
I found another crosstown sticker. I'm on the right path. And I see more people. Great. So now I'm on a trail called Steep Ravine Trail, and it really shows the difference between me and the city people, even though technically I am a city person, but I'm not a city hiker usually. This is not a steep ravine. That's a stroll through some trees. If you want to see steep ravines, go back and look at some of my other videos. I can show you steep ravines. This, nah, it's just a walk through the woods, folks. We've climbed out of the canyon, which actually turned out to be a little bit of a canyon, but again, my definition of a canyon and a steep trail is a little bit different than what the city of San Francisco would call steep canyon trails. But I'm about to head in, it looks like. I might be a little bit rural for a while, but I'm gonna be heading back into the city pretty soon. So I'm getting a good mix today of, urban and nature. So,
oh no, Section 3, the stairs. It begins here, right outside of Golden Gate Heights Park, and works its way through a series of nice neighborhoods as it brings the hiker higher and higher above the city.
All right, we all ready for the AllTrail challenge here? It's time to go up the damn stairs. Made it. Now I gotta check the map to make sure I was actually supposed to do that. And if I wasn't, if I misread it, I'm gonna be pissed. Yep, the stairs were part of the process. All right, so there is here, and I'm gonna keep going. Oh, boy, I'll tell you, there's nothing like going through a nice, quiet, very well off San Francisco neighborhood to humble you. I mean, this is utterly beautiful. The houses have to be in the millions. And in contrast, in my neighborhood this morning at 6 o'clock, the light was still out, it was still dark. There was a shirtless drug addict doing calisthenics on the sidewalk. Just looking at traffic. You don't see that here. You gotta be kidding me. Seriously. All right, AllTrails. You're not gonna kill me. I swear you're not gonna kill me. Might give me a damn heart attack, but let's do it. Made it. Suck it, AllTrails. Bite me.
After the stairs bring the trail to the top of San Francisco, the hiker reaps the reward of beautiful city views here at Grandview Park.
Great. More stairs. Thanks, AllTrails. I'm going up to the top of the world. Actually, in the distance, don't know if you can see that in the distance, but there is a Ferris wheel, which means I'm really close to Golden Gate Park. So, yeah, great. More stairs. Here I go again. Well, that was moderately unpleasant, but give it a second. All that work I just did, here I am. In the distance, you can see the Golden Gate Bridge, which means Marin Headlands are in that direction over there. And here's San Francisco. Directly in front of us, that big green patch over there, Golden Gate Park. The business district is down there. And then there's our tower in the fog over there. We're doing it, baby. I hate that phrase, but we're doing it, baby. We're on top of the world. Just about mile 11. Feeling good. Traffic sucks going on over there in Golden Gate Park, though. So very happy I'm on foot. I mean, there's no better way to see San Francisco right now. I mean, maybe by bike, but just look at where we've been and what we've done. And we got 5 or 6 more miles left. And for the record, just so we have it clear here, there's the ocean over there. That's the end of Golden Gate Park. And then I'm going to pan you over, and keep panning. And it just keeps going behind those buildings over there. That's all Golden Gate Park. So it's like Stanley Park in Vancouver or Central Park in New York. Huge, giant, open green space in the middle of the city. Very crowded. Beautiful botanical gardens there. We're going right through it. We're not going to spend much time there, but we're going to go right through it pretty soon. It's all part of this hike. I love hiking, folks. I love hiking. You know, if any video is going to get more views than my other videos, hopefully it will be this one, because I mean, just seriously, look where I am. This is awesome.
As a viewer note, and although I'm yet to show it, this is the point of the hike where my back starts to seize and throb in pain. It's almost mile 12, and I have many more to go.
So many stairs in this city. So many damn stairs.
Every step down brings pain. My first thought was that the spasms are temporary, but that idea quickly fades away as I descend the stairs and realize that the discomfort isn't going to get any better. It's all happening here at the 16th Avenue Tiled Steps Project. This is a collaborative effort by the local neighborhood to bring art into the community.
In case anybody was wondering about the stairs, there is a payoff here. Welcome to the mural stairs. So check it out. Oh, you have no idea how much that hurt. Oh, I'm getting old. My back is completely out right now. It's like kind of seizing. I'm at mile 11 and some change. I'm gonna make it, but ow. Just ow. But yeah, mural stairs. How great. More mural stairs. I'm not getting down and photographing these. Forget it. Bad back, not doing it. But I am walking down the stairs. Who knew San Francisco was the city of stairs? I think that might be why I threw my back out. It's like Stairmaster on acid. All right, more mural stairs. If you think I'm gonna get down and actually make it look cool. forget it. I don't get paid enough for that. I don't get paid anything for this. So yeah, use your imagination. Yeah, that'll work. My angry back seems to have settled for the moment. Still spasming a little bit, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm almost to Golden Gate Park. That's where I am. So onward. Unless of course I have a terrible back spasm and I fall down and I, just can't go anymore, in which case I'll also turn on the camera. So either way, you'll be informed. I've reached the 7th circle of hell. Like seriously. Everybody in their cars. I mean, I did most of San Francisco today on foot. And yet everybody in their cars. Welcome to city living, folks. Welcome to Golden Gate Park.
In theory, Golden Gate Park is a magical oasis of open space inside the city. In practice, however, it's people, and unfortunately, more people. As we start the 4th section of the hike, Golden Gate Park is gorgeous on a Saturday afternoon. However, I rush through as quickly as I can, which, at this point, isn't very fast. I'm trying desperately to avoid the ever-thickening weekend crowds.
So here's an update. I think I got my back a little bit under control. It's in a lot of pain, but I think I can make it. I'm about 13 and a half miles in. I'm going very slow right now, so I'm going to try to pick up the speed a little bit. But yeah, I had to get out of there. People everywhere. It's like a park. It's not even a park, it's just like a people zoo. That's where the people go, and you go and look at the people. But again, this is an urban hike, folks, and I did this to myself. I will say though, the earlier parts of the hike were a little bit more enjoyable, a little bit more secluded, and now, I'm down in Golden Gate Park. So, say goodbye to seclusion, and say goodbye to, internal thoughts. You're gonna hear conversations, you're gonna see people, and yeah. And it doesn't help that I'm, in a lot of pain, and I'm trying to work through my back thing, and then I see people, and I get grumpy, and then I turn on the camera and tell all of you about it. Because let's face it, it's more entertaining when I'm grumpy. It's not entertaining if I'm like, oh, look at those birds, they're so beautiful, everything's beautiful. Yeah, well, people suck, folks. But that's okay. And I will say this hike is absolutely beautiful. And this is one of the more awesome hikes that I've done. But we're not done yet. I'm gonna bear through this pain. It's getting a little bit better. And yeah, I'm gonna come out of this.
Section 5 of the hike starts in the Presidio, a former military outpost that has been turned into a 1,500-acre park by the National Park Service.
Apparently we've reached the Presidio. So we are at the very end of this hike. So my plan is to, hoof it as fast as I can. Unfortunately, it's not very fast. I mean, you can light a fire under a turtle, but you can only turtle so much. So I'm working on it. But yeah, this is the Presidio.
Starting at the Presidio, the trail quickly moves into the nearby coastal forest before finding its way downhill and across a wooden boardwalk.
This is a very, very different area. There's hardly anybody here. There's a few people here and there, but much more secluded, much better than it was over in the park. That park is insane. I mean, it is nuts. But this, well, let's just say it's a marked improvement. Yeah.
Once the trail leaves the boardwalk, it works its way through more forest and dense vegetation before opening up onto a beach that looks out over the one and only Golden Gate Bridge. It is here that I realize AllTrails, to no one's surprise, has underestimated the mileage. A sign indicates that the cliff house, which sits near the end of the hike, is still over 2 miles away.
I think this is the last of... Looks like this is the last of the neighborhoods I'm gonna have to go through. So I'm getting closer with every step, and I really just want to, I'd like to transplant my brain into a body that actually works, but barring that, I'd like to just sit down and not move for like a week. It's a lot. And of course, AllTrails underestimates the total mileage. It always does. So looks like we're going closer to 18, folks. Yeah, I'll process that later.
The last miles of the hike starts at Land's End in the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. Here the trail moves along the coast of the Pacific Ocean.
So Land's End is the last stretch. All I have to do is make it through this, and I think I'll be able to, and then I'm back. So yeah, back is hurting very, very badly. The rest of me, it's fine. But yeah, I definitely need this hike to end, so it's gonna be about 18 miles. Thank you, AllTrails. Thank you for your wonderful, just bite me. I'm not even gonna thank you anymore. Just bite me, AllTrails. Bite me hard. Don't know if you can see that. Hope you can see that. That's Golden Gate Bridge. That's our beacon, folks. Not sure how well the camera picks this up, but I believe way in the distance that that's Coit Tower, but I might be wrong. Yeah. But what I am right about is there's a gigantic cruise ship cruising by the Golden Gate Bridge right now. I don't know if you can see that either, but there's a lot happening out here. I'm still a ways off, but man, is this a struggle. Yeah, I'm working it though. I'm doing it. I'm gonna get this done, and then I'm going home. So, yeah, normally I'd be okay with this, but yeah, it's just a back issue. But yeah, no, I want to get this done, so let's go. Oh yes, there goes the lumbering giant jackass boat full of people. Is there anything worse than a cruise? I mean, I just couldn't imagine. Maybe, burning in hell for all eternity, but it's on par with a cruise and a cruise buffet. Definitely a cruise buffet. Imagine all the people. Yeah, I'm not made for this world. I'm made for a world full of dogs. Dogs would never do that. They'd never have that monstrosity. They'd never sit around playing like deck bingo or whatever the hell you do on a cruise ship. I don't even know what you do on a cruise ship. I refuse to go near one. Man, I'm getting grumpy. I gotta get out. I'm done. I got a little bit longer, but I'm almost there. In the meantime, I hate that thing. If I see one more set of stairs ever in my life, city of stairs, man. I'm almost there. I'm so close. Just keep swimming, or in this case, hiking. Just keep hiking.
It all ends here, near the parking lot of the Land's End Lookout Visitor Center. Congratulations, folks. We've made it all the way across San Francisco.
I've officially made it back to the Land's End Trailhead on the other side. I am done. It's almost 18 miles and I'm just done. And actually my back feels way better at the moment because I put my backpack in the car. So, hey, I can actually walk again. But this is the longest hike I ever did. I barely made it. It was probably pretty dumb of me to do the last 5 miles, but you know what? I'll never forget it. So, you know what's coming, folks. Stay introverted. This area, this trail, not for introverts. The overall hike, though, has its patches. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 5. Because there are areas that were very, very nice, some that were secluded, and then there's the hellscape that is the seashore and the parking lot and the hordes of people. But until next time, as I just said, stay introverted, and I'll see you in the next adventure.